change. The future's here, no time to wait. Freedom's calling, let's create. Turning power to the people's hand. Together we'll reclaim this land. Join the alliance, take a stand for a brighter tomorrow. Everybody joins the crypto world. Break the chains, watch the future unfold. Decentralize, let your voice be heard.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
From wallets cold to markets high.
Woohoo! Sahid is here, first member. Great, Sahid. All right, we're going to get started. My name is Late. I believe that all freedom through crypto is what we're going for. And I am super excited that I have decided to come to you live pretty much every day. It's going to be tough sometimes, especially at the beginning of February when I'll be traveling to Europe, but I'm going to make an honest attempt, okay? We're going to try. But today, we're going to learn about something. Hello from all over the world. Today, we're going to learn about something that I think is super interesting because there's almost like some magic in these Fibonacci levels. And for those of you who don't know what Fibonacci level is, well, this is exactly your show, right? I'm going to explain that. I discovered crypto, decentralized finance, and trading about a year ago, and I noticed that professionals rely very often on these so-called Fibonacci levels to do precisely two things. Number one is decide when they enter a trade, and number two, decide when they exit a trade. And if you know how to buy low and sell high, then you're going to do fine as a trader. So if you are excited to learn about that, learn what the Fibonacci levels are and how they can be also visualized on a chart, then type ready in the chat and we're going to get ready for our show. Okay, now if you would do me a favor, would you please like this stream and also subscribe, share it with your friends. Again, it takes a lot of time and dedication to create these live streams, and I want to impact as many people as possible because I truly believe that freedom through crypto is within reach for all of us. As you may know, we are currently in a bull run. And we are about to start the alt season, which means that a lot of people who have focused primarily on Bitcoin will now shift part of their attention to other coins to increase their gains. But today's show is all about Fibonacci levels. I think they're super cool. And I'm curious to know if some of you have heard about the Fibonacci levels and maybe have also experienced them working. And let me see in the chat. Yeah, okay. So what I have been asking myself is, how is it possible that these Fibonacci levels truly work? When you look at price evolution of some coins, you can see, and you will actually see that with me live here on the show today, that the price evolution truly respects those Fibonacci levels. And I was thinking, how is it possible? And I think to some degree, we have a little bit of self-fulfilling prophecy going on here. And I want you all to chime in if you think that might be the case. For those of you who don't know what a self-fulfilling prophecy is, well, a self-fulfilling prophecy is when essentially you have strong conviction in something and you talk about it all the time, and then it ends up happening. And I think that's a little bit going on here with those Fibonacci levels. And I'm going to tell you why. I think that a lot of traders learn how to trade with those levels. And don't get me wrong, I think they're very powerful methods. I apply them myself. And because so many traders do stick to that unspoken rule, it actually truly influences the movement of the asset, oftentimes, not always. Again, nobody can predict the future, but oftentimes these Fibonacci levels are truly respected. And as we move more and more into automated trading with AI agents, and as larger institutions that try to be rather conservative in their trading when they trade on behalf of other people, as those people and institutions go into trading, I think when they build their algorithms, they code their AI trading algorithms, very often, again, these Fibonacci levels play an important role. Why? Well, because it's actually pretty easy, or at least I should say is very factual, right? It's very factual because Fibonacci levels are numbers driven. So in other words, we have professional traders using them, we have AI agents using them, we have large institutions using them, and that probably leads to some level of self-fulfilling prophecy. So at this point, I personally was trading with these Fibonacci levels for a while, and they really make me money. Like every day I place a trade and they make me money. But I was trying to understand, so what is the origin of the Fibonacci levels? So let me try to explain. I researched it a little bit, and here is what the Fibonacci numbers are. I'm going to make this slide a little bigger. Now, I'm not a math teacher, but it's kind of, you have to be one to explain it a little bit. So first of all, here at the top, you see the Fibonacci sequence. And essentially, you get the Fibonacci sequence by adding 0 plus 1 is 1. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 13 equals 21. You get the idea. Okay, so that's the Fibonacci numbers. Now, you see this blue arrow on the left-hand side, and it basically shows you that if you divide a number by the next following number. So for instance, if we have 34 and you divide that by 55, you get 0.618, okay? Now, if you take a number like 34 and you move 2 positions to the right and you conduct that division, then you get 0.382. And that's essentially 2 very important ratios in trading. When you listen to traders, you watch live streams, they will often say the price is moving to the 618 or the price is moving to the 382. And that now you understand where that is coming from, okay? So 618, the blue arrow, is actually the level that is most powerful in my experience when you try to predict these big resistance levels and big support levels in trading. Very often, I'm not saying this is always the case, but very often this is a level that is very highly respected. Now, I think it is very fascinating to understand that the Fibonacci levels also, we find them in nature all the time. And I want to show you that because that's part of the magic, really. So here we have this Cleveland design Cleveland design. Okay, I hear my sound is out. All right. Well, thank you for telling me, David. So I was just going over why we have these golden ratios and how they appear in nature. And, I was trying to be cool here with my second camera so that you can see me when I go to the left. But alas, this is when a show is live, right? Okay, so again, a golden ratio appears in nature, and that is very powerful to me. Now we get to the most important part of the show, is where I show you how that applies to trading. So if you like to know how that applies to trading, do let me know. Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. This is live, guys, so someone's coming in and helping me. Absolutely no problem. So I'm gonna switch over to I'm gonna switch over to this Solana chart here. Solana is an altcoin because it's an alternative to Bitcoin. Now, a lot of you may agree that you're kind of interested in knowing where are we headed to in this bull run? Where do we potentially see a top of the market, right? And to be honest, nobody can predict that in all detail, but the golden ratio and the Fibonacci levels, they do help us with that, right? So that's why I'm going to take the Solana chart, but this would apply to a lot of coins, probably most of them. And then we're going to play a little bit. We're going to draw boxes, okay? And the boxes will represent different levels. The box number A is the early adopters. Box number B is when we're kind of in the bull run, we're gearing up for all-time highs. That is actually where we're in right now, okay? And then box number C is where it gets really cool, where a lot of people join the party and join trading. And, all of these upper boundaries and lower boundaries of these boxes are going to be guided by Fibonacci levels. Okay, so if you are ready to learn some more about Fibonacci levels, type in Fibonacci in the chat. Let's see, David, if you now know how to type Fibonacci. Fibonacci. Andrea, I think that is wrong. Go and look the spelling of Fibonacci. But more importantly, give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so just yet. Okay, so let's go back to this chart. Okay, and as I'm going to turn around here, as you see, this is the Solana chart. Okay, let me show you how you know that. Here in the top left, you see a Solana USDT spot chart. And what I have done is I have clicked the time frame to 5 years, and then we are sure to see the entire time frame of Solana, the price movement. Okay, so meaning on this particular platform, it was October 2021. The price was around $205, and then in the bear it went down to 26. Was there for a long time, and then it went up again. By the way, perfect cup and handle formation here. For those of you who remember cup and handle, the cup and handle is when the chart draws us a cup, and then we have a handle here, and then we go up again. It's a bullish formation. Okay, so now I told you we have these boxes that we can apply. So if we wanted to look at the first box, the early adopter box, there's kind of this box here. Okay, so that is a box where only people who understand the coin, who believe in it, who understand the technology of the coin, those people will buy. It's very often not you and I, or not people who are just in it to trade, right? It's really the hardcore believers. And then we have this second phase. And as I said, we are currently in this second phase, and I think it's very interesting. So this second phase is the one where it gets interesting, because we are in a bull, okay? And we're basically reaching previous all-time highs. So if you look at this, we had a high here, and then Solana broke that recently, okay, in these 2 points. So that is the second box. Let me actually make sure we give that a different color. All right, I'll deal with the colors later. Now, the third box, that is where you really make a lot of money. That is the box, that is box number C. And nobody really knows how high that box can go. Okay, but we can use the Fibonacci levels to kind of predict that, to kind of try to predict it. So how do we draw Fibonacci levels on top of this chart? Well, in every trading platform, we have a tool here that is called the Fib retracement, okay? So I'm going to use the tool, the Fib retracement. And what we do is we go on the existing candles and we draw the Fib retracement from the highest point, that the all-time high. So that would be here, okay? And then we draw it down to the lowest point. So that would be around here, okay? So let me do this for you. Okay, so here. Wow. So what I find fascinating, and I think you would agree with me, is that we have these Fib levels here, and they tell us a story, okay? In this tool, I have the 382 Fib level here. Let me see if I can make this larger for you. Okay, so we have the 382 Fib level here. We have the 618 here. And I want you to see, this is very interesting to me. I want you to see that there's kind of this, at at the 382 level, there's this resistance here. You see that? How this is a level that is respected. So let's go and draw the resistance level boxes. Okay. So essentially here, I could draw a box and we give that a different color, like red for resistance. Okay, so can you see that these candles here keep respecting that resistance level? And can you see that it is right in the 382 Fibonacci level, right? You remember 382 was one of the important levels. So now we go up to the 618, and this is not perfect, but it gets us close to another important zone, okay? A zone of interest, which is kind of here. Clearly, this is a zone of interest here because we're looking at monthly candles, okay? This is a monthly price movement, and it respects more or less this level of the 618. Now, understanding this, we can kind of say, okay. By the way, I want you to see that all-time high touches at the exact. So that was here, okay. So let me adjust my box here. Because really, there we go. All-time high goes into here. Now, if we want to take a stab at where does Solana go in this bull run, well then, do you see what I have marked here? It's the 618 on top of it. Okay, so we do another 618 on top of it, and we get $470 worth of Solana. So that means that if we believe in this theory of Fibonacci levels, then it is very likely that during this bull run that we are in right now, because altcoins are about to get their pump, as we say, Solana could reach $470, right? And by the way, everybody waits for these levels. So if you want to take profit, for instance, if you buy here, right now might be an interesting time to buy, and you want to take profit, well, I think what I do is I always wait until we are almost there, right? Because everybody wants to react right at the level. But what I do is I kind of leave a little bit of breathing space, and then this yellow line would mark the level where I take a little bit of profit. Taking profit is so important in trading. Now, there's another level here, the 2.618. And that is also a possible level that we can achieve if we have a really strong bull run. Now, it's definitely not for sure that this can happen, but it is possible, okay? It's possible that this happens. So possible that we do something like, so we're here now. It's possible that it goes somewhere like this, and then it stays a little bit at the 618, and then it works its way up to $750 for Solana. So I think that is very, very powerful. I know this is kind of a technical show today, and it feels a little bit like, it's all math and looking at these charts and trading levels and numbers. But the truth is that what I have found is you have to embrace this technical analysis if you want to trade and invest, because it helps you. It's an indicator. Okay, and my voice should be fine again, Saeed. Yeah, I think it's fine again. So what I want you to do is I want you to go at charting software. There's free ones, there's paid ones. The one I'm using is called TradingView. And I want you to also look into smaller time frames. Whenever there's a pump and then there's a correction, that is the result very often of a coin respecting the Fibonacci levels. As a matter of fact, let's maybe do a test here. Let's do a test with a coin that we all kind of have observed a little bit, and that is the Trump meme coin. Okay, so I have it here. So of course I need to go to a much lower time frame. How about a month? Okay, so this is the movement of the Trump meme coin. And now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw the Fibonacci levels. You always want to go from a huge movement, the top and the low. Okay, so I think we would all agree there's a huge movement here. This was the low and this was the top. So we're going to start from the top and pull this down. Start at the top and pull it down to the low. So here. So I'm going to do this. Do you see how, again, the 382 and 618 were important levels? Okay. In this case, because this was a meme coin, after the very, very impressive pump, the correction went down to 382 and there it stabilized. But I mean, this is not a coincidence. And then it went up again, okay? And it went, and here we have a level. See how it bounced between 382 and 618. So, and now we stabilize here. I think that's fascinating. And with meme coins, sometimes, you know, it skips the 618 level and goes straight down to the 382. By the way, I spoke about this yesterday. It looks like we have this triangle here going on with the Trump meme coin. And I said, after it breaks out of the triangle, it has to make a movement either up or down. Okay, so we're about to see that. We're about to see what's going to happen. Okay, it tried to break out here and then it went back into the triangle. But you're too late to make life-changing money with the Trump meme coin. But I do believe that you can dollar cost average into it. Okay, so that was today's show about Fibonacci levels and Fibonacci retracements. I think this was a live show, so it might have been a lot. Maybe I'll record a pre-recorded video where I can edit it a little bit for more clarity. But don't forget, really what I'm trying to do here is get everybody on board to understand we are in times where we have a Bitcoin that is headed towards $1 million. I am absolutely convicted that by the early 2030s, Bitcoin will reach around $1 million at some point, which means that's life-changing money. That's a 10x from now. And I'm not saying put all your money into Bitcoin now, but I'm saying maybe do what I do, which is dollar cost average into it. If you have no idea how to do that, then I have a little bit of a gift for you. I have a email newsletter. There's a landing page, crypto.lifestyle. You go there, you give me your email, and then I'll send you an email back with a video, a pre-recorded video that shows you how to dollar cost average into Bitcoin in a very easy way, beginner friendly. So do that. Let me look at the comments if there are any. So Saeed says, I am Pakistani. Can I create an account and how I can invest in this? So the answer is you need to find a exchange that is legal in Pakistan where you can buy some crypto. So I'm not familiar with which exchange that would be in your country, but if you we can actually do a quick search. Maybe we'll find something. So I'll go to Google, and then essentially you just search for how can I legally buy Bitcoin in Pakistan? Okay, and then so currently most Pakistani banks do not directly facilitate purchase of Bitcoin. However, users can link their bank accounts to crypto exchanges or payment services that support crypto transactions, such as Binance or local Bitcoins. Okay, so it sounds like Binance would be an option for you. Okay, so you go to Binance.com and then you buy it there. Okay, this is an exchange that might be supported in your country. I am not 100% certain that it is. Just give it a try, and if not, keep looking. Okay, because the truth is that every day legislation changes, and every day there's also new ways to give you access to crypto. So Saeed is asking, he wants to invest $700 to $800. It's absolutely possible. You can invest whatever amount you want into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency for that matter. You don't have to use large amounts. It's a myth that, you know, when Bitcoin is around $100,000, like it is right now, you don't have to have $100,000 to buy Bitcoin. You can just buy a fraction. Like if I had $700 to $800 to invest, I would not throw that money in all at once. I would dollar cost average, and that again is what this video explains, right? So go to crypto.lifestyle. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so you need to do your own research on top of my videos. All I do here is educating you. I'm not licensed to be a financial advisor. All right, so any other questions? Because before we wrap this up, type it in the chat. Don't forget, you can support me best by subscribing, liking, forwarding this. That is how you can help me. Between now and the top of the bull run, I'm trying to at least triple my money, and it is only possible in crypto. I don't know of any other form of investment where that is possible. But of course, it is all built on the foundation of understanding and knowing how this works. At a base level, really, safety and security is super important. Not too long ago, someone sent me a message, hey, I got this message out of nowhere where they want me to use MetaMask. MetaMask, by the way, is a wallet, a crypto wallet in your browser. And they want me to send them some funds. Can I click this link? Most likely not. Most likely, if you click this link, you will give them permission to empty your wallet. Okay, so you really need to be educated, and that's what I'm offering. And it all starts at the landing page, crypto.lifestyle. Another example, someone was involved in a bigger investment, lost all the money. All of a sudden, someone claims, if you hire me, I help you retrieve the money. Then they come back to you and say, I was able to retrieve the money. It's in this wallet, but we need to activate the wallet. You have to pay a certain sum to activate the wallet. If you understand crypto technology, you would know that a wallet activation, if there even is such a thing, I'm not aware of a wallet activation fee, but if there were such a thing, it would be very affordable, right? In this instance, these people are being asked a high amount of money. So it really reeks of scam, right? And the best way to protect yourself from being taken advantage of is to get educated. So join my list, Crypto.lifestyle, so we can educate you. That's it for now. Thank you so much for your participation. This is Shankar Ponsley streaming live from San Antonio, Texas. That's it for now. Stay safe and warm. And yeah, let's all make sure we get freedom through crypto. Bye-bye for now.
Everybody joins the crypto world. Break the chains, watch the future unfold. Decentralized, let your voice be heard. Everybody joins the crypto world. There's no turning back, we're on our way. Crypto's here to lead a bright day. Educate and trade, let's pave